Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Total Warhammer, and today I'm kicking off a new series on the channel. So today is the first day of Empire Week. So, how this is going to go is every day I'm going to be streaming in the evening or afternoon, and I'm only going to be playing Empire. So we're going to play 7 days straight of just streaming just Empire games, at least 5 games a day, for a total of at least 35 games at the end of the week. At that point, both me and Sekarma, who is also participating in this, are going to make a faction focus for the Empire after we have gotten some significant experience and, know what we're talking about here. So, if you're ready for an Empire-only stream, you've come to the right place. And prepare for a lot of Empire content this week. Alright, let's do it, my friends. Let us do it. Hello, Brian. Alright, lost. Alright, looks like the stream just went. Hear me? Am I up? It's not really telling me here. There we go. Looks like we're up now. Yeah, it looks like it is tripping. I did just lose connection to the internet momentarily, it looks like. We'll go ahead and try to start it back up here. But as far as sound quality and the smoothness of the stream goes, how's that going, guys? Does it sound good? Again. Oh, I see what's happening here. I see what's happening. Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Total Warhammer, and today we're kicking off the Empire Week. So, what I'm doing here is every day in the evening I'll be streaming, and I'm going to stream at least 5 games of Empire a day. So, I'm doing an entire week of Empire games, and at the end of the week, both me and Sekarma are going to get together and make an Empire faction focus, telling you how to play them, telling their strengths and their weaknesses, and suggesting balance fixes for the factions. And of course, these are going to be from our own experiences, but after both of us playing 35 games in 1 week as one faction, I feel like that will give us, we've already played, both of us have already played Empire a lot, but I feel like that will give us a very relevant pool of experience to pull from there. So that's the plan there. So today's going to be all Empire all day, and it's going to be all Empire all week, in fact. So if you like Empire, you're in the right place. If you like other factions, well, you got plenty of other channels to watch. Alright, and we'll see what we can do here. We will see what we can do, my brothers. Alright, so we're just looking for a match here. While we're waiting, let me make sure the stream and everything is going well. It's looking good. It's looking good, alright. Yes, yes. Do it. Do it. Alright, well, and we'll just see if we can actually find a game here. Sure would be nice. Is anybody playing today? Alright, looks like we finally found a match here. Do it. Do it. Alright, there we go. It looks like the stream is up. And here we go. So it looks like we're fighting Gizmo. And let's get on to that Empire action. So game 1 of Empire Week. Let's do it. See what he decides to go with. The map is not very good for cannons. Definitely not the greatest here. It's got a lot of forest. It's got a nice hill in the middle here. I am familiar with the map, and I don't think I want to bring cannons if I can avoid it here. Aye, thank you, good sir. Thanks. Alright, so let's see what he wants to pick here. Yes, indeed, it will be a glorious week. Alright, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Do it. Doomglades. All the high elf maps, sorry, all the dark elf maps suck. They're just all terrible. They're all just all hilly and have these really thick trees. I mean, y'all know I like them thick, but I don't like them that thick. Alright. Looks like he's going lizards, so Lizardmen. I think the Franz and Demigriff Knights with Halberds are going to be strong here too, although I'm only going to bring 1. We will skip the cannons here for obvious reasons. But now we're going to try handgunner scan. So we haven't tried handgunners in a long time. We're gonna bring some now. Let's also grab 4 great swords. 3 great swords. Let's grab 2 Reichsguard. And then let's fill out the rest of our army with a bunch of spearmen, and we're also going to need a healer here. Bada boom, bada bing. And as for the rest of the spells here, missile damage, not too worried about missile damage. Armor, not too worried about armor either. I think regrowth and earthblood are going to be our best options here. Go ahead and grab that. And the army's not quite wide enough. Let's go ahead and cut these guys down to Empire Knights and grab some more spears. That's looking good. And I guess I'd really like to cut something and get just a little bit more cash here. All that's necessary. What does this do? Plus 26, that's necessary. Do I really need Galmaraz? It's not a AoE buff, so I'm actually willing to get rid of that, to be quite honest. Alright, and as for the rest of our army goes, let's go ahead and pop this guy back up to a Reichsguard. And we'll put a couple of these guys to spearmen with shields. Alright, looking good, looking good. Zero spend. Zero spend, guys. Let's do it. Alright, so Empire versus Lizards. We're going to try the guns again. So guns were, of course, fixed in the last patch. So hopefully they pan out for us here. We also do have the Royal Ult of Griffiths and Franz to deal with things like not Kolek, although he might as well be. Krokar, that is. And the gun should help with dinos. Great sword should help with Saurus. If he goes really wide on Saurus, that could be a problem for a build like this. But we do have some Empire Knights and Reichsguard to... I did just release a video called How Not to Use Knights. And it shows how not to use knights. I run them right into the jaws of the beast there. So, a bad game on my part. But hopefully I can show y'all how to use knights too. I can learn too. I can learn and improve. Alright. So, oh man. Was this map always this dark? Look how dark this is. Holy hell. Huh, that's really dark. That is really dark, my Brutus. Alright, so let's go ahead and start setting up my guns here. And that's looking good. I'll move you up a little bit. Put them all on guard mode. I'm going to have our Reichsguard on the right flank, our Empire Knights on the left flank. Let's put Franz and the Royal Ult of Griffiths in the center here. Actually, yeah, we'll keep him in the center here because he's going to want to come after our guns. He's going to need to shut those guns down, so we're going to use that to our advantage and try to do a little bit of baiting in here. So if he wants to try to get any of his big dinosaurs to push to the front line and get onto the guns, we have the Royal Ult of Griffiths and Franz here waiting to pounce on him. So let's go ahead and put our great swords in the front. They should trade quite well with Saurus Warrior. Although Saurus Warrior always trade well with pretty much everything. They're just that good of a unit. And let's go ahead and our formation all set up here. So that is really dark, and it's making me really nervous that I can't see anything here. Alright, let's move up a bit, and let's try to move out into the open here. My Empire Knights right there. And, okay. Well, looks like we're fighting a troll build to start out, which is rather unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do here. Alright, let's get my caster in the woods here. And the guns are going to be important here, huh? That is that's certainly going to be the truth here. So let's go ahead and move my cab out into the woods here. And let's just keep on moving up my infantry. My guns can all keep on moving up as well. Let's move my Reichsguard and my Royal Ult of Griffiths through the forest, as well as my caster. So let's go ahead and move you up here, and you need to get up here. And I'm not seeing anything else on the mini map here. Go ahead and start focusing down on this one on the right flank, As you can see, they're doing a ton of damage here. Let's go ahead and just get into melee here to try to get them to stop firing. And let's move up our cavalry. Our cavalry Buddha. Alright, so here's the spearmen here, which I can barely see because of this goddamn forest. Let's go ahead and move up here, surround them, and let's just charge in here. So let's have our guns go ahead and shoot at the Lord. Let's get our caster out here. Let's actually go after our... man, they're doing a lot of damage very fast. Let's actually go after all these range units with the Royal Electric and all our units here. And it looks like he is going to be playing a very... oh man, this is cancer, my brutus. Alright, let's get on all these guys here. And the Monster Mash is probably just going to be able to destroy anything that I have here. So let's get Franz here and pop his AoE debuffs. We're also going to pop a nice fat Earthblood right here, because as you can see, the Royal Ultra Fights are getting absolutely destroyed. We'll go ahead and pop this on them as well. Get some nice fat healing going on here. Keep on shooting at his Lord here. We'll see if we can actually pull out a win here. I'm gonna guess no, but you know, we will try. Alright, so let's go do some cycle charging and keep on shooting at his Lord there. And okay, looks like Lord Mazamundi is fleeing like the coward he is. And hey, this is not going as well for him as I thought it would. So we will definitely make sure these Empire Knights hunt him down. Let's shoot at this Bastille Dawn with Revivification Crystal. Let's get my Reichsguard Knights chasing after that guy right there. Empire Knights, make sure Mundi does not come back. Alright, and let's shoot at this guy. Let's go ahead and pop a nice fat Earthblood right here. And of course they are losing orders here. I love it. I love it when that happens. Alright, another Bastille Dawn with Revivification Crystal, not doing so well. You guys keep on chasing them. Looks like his men came back here. Let's get my caster up here, and yeah, it's not going well for him. It's not going well. Let's go ahead and pull back here though. Let's get you going after him, you going after him. You can get on this guy. Keep on shooting that Bastille Dawn with Revivification down. There goes our Empire Knights. And let's go ahead and chase him down. Shoot him down, shoot him down. Shoot Alright, let's get our Royal Ultra Fights over here. Try to get that Stegadon off the field. Actually, let's get Franz going right there. Looks like he has taken care of those what are they called here? Let's get the rest of my infantry just going after this blob right here. And we'll get our guns up here to try and take care of, what's it called here? Mundi. Oh, run! So we are going to dodge that, thankfully. He is staying clear of our guns. All we really need to do is stay with our guns, and we'll find he'll never be able to catch up to Franz there, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go ahead and have these guys go after him. You go after him. That's looking all good here. Let's get Franz back over to our side. We were able to dodge that banishment, so that's looking good. These Reichsguard can chase them off. Let's move our guns up. Actually, let's just take this guy down, because, man, he's doing really good here. Alright. And those Stegadons are no joke, that's for sure, guys. Franz got caught. Come on, Franz. I really thought you were faster than that. I really did. Alright. How's my Reichsguard doing over here? He's not shattered yet, so we're going to keep on going. There goes that Stegadon. Move these guys up. Let's get a nice fat heal on these Royal Ultra Fights. And how is Franz doing? Looks like they're going for the net, which is not good for me. Let's go ahead and shoot at that guy. I'm not too worried though. We can do this without Franz, but it is going to be very unfortunate. And it looks like he actually broke off his attack. That is not what I wanted him to do here. And we don't need to attack with y'all too. Y'all just shoot him up. This guy's still not broken. Franz is fleeing for his life here, and he does not look like he's going to get away. So that's unfortunate for us. But I think we should be able to do this here. Have we broken these guys yet? We have. Let's go after his Bastildon with Solar Engine here. We do still have our World of Crit Fights, and Franz surprisingly still is alive. Well, so let's get our Great Swords, line them up here. And we're actually going to start shooting at his Lord. And I gotta say, it does feel good when a troll build like this fails, so. Alright, looks like he's going to be popping that, which is going to be very strong. Let's go ahead and get into his Lord, start shooting him up. Get everything we have on him here. Get a nice fat heal right here on our Royal Altar of Crit Fights, as well as our, just all our units here. And let's get these guns out of here, if I can get on them here. Royal Altar of Crit Fights, y'all keep on going after the Lord here. And where's my caster? Is far away, so let's actually bring you over here. Franz is back. Let's get him in here. Let's go ahead and shoot as Lord. Shoot as Lord. That's all good. Everyone get off to the sides here. Let's bring these Reichsguard back. And let's get Franz popping all this jazz. And we'll pop a nice fat heal right here. That'll be very useful. And let's go ahead and shoot up his Lord. He gets a nice banishment here. I'm surprised he was actually able to cast it that close to himself. Never seems to work like that way for me. Let's go ahead and run away with this guy. Let's get you into the battle here. Looks like we're doing good damage to his Lord. And the Sekarma instantly terrifies off my men there. So, you know, to be expected. To be expected. Let's bring my Reichsguard around this side. And it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Alright, looks like this guy is breaking off here. Let's go ahead and shoot as Lord, who has shattered. And there we go. So, a victory for the Empire. Now, I'm trying to show off mostly competitive builds here, so that wasn't really a great showcase here. But we did it. We did it. Yes, yes. Alright, so game 1 is down. So Masamuni with 128 kills here. What a troll. Gizmo, you crazy dog, you. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into game 2 then. Let us do game 2s. Alright. So the guns, they did pretty good. Hey Brian, if that doesn't satisfy your love for monsters, then I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you, Lumbergun. Alright, so it looks like we got a nice wide open map here. My opponent is going with the High Elves. So what can we do that's competitive against the High Elves? Firstly, let's... Okay, so now he's going with Musion. Let's go with Musion. I think probably Balthazar Gelt's going to be the best choice when dealing with the vampire counts. And I think we're just going to go down the route of the final transmutation. We're also going to bring a witch hunter because killing lords is very powerful against the vampire counts. Besides that, we're going to go with a very wide build. So, I'm going to grab 3 great swords, Tower Souls and Sigmar's Sons, a flagellant, and then a bunch of spearmen. I am going to grab the silver bullets, 2 handgunners, 2 free company militia, and we're actually going to go for an all infantry build here. So we got lots of guns, we got lots of infantry, and we got some good single entity killing power here on Balthazar Gelt and the Witch Hunter. What else do we need here? We have 1,000 left. We could get a cannon. A warrior priest could be interesting. I don't overall think it's going to be worth it, and in this series I'm doing, guys, we're going competitive here. So we are doing competitive, so I'm not going to be doing too many callouts from the chat, but don't worry, we'll have streams where we do that too. Some halberdiers. Generally a terrible unit, but since I'm going so wide on the infantry, I'm just going to go ahead and try them out here. So this is my... So we're gonna try a wide infantry build with lots of guns and see if the vampires can shut this down or not. Let's go ahead and try it out. It's gonna be good. Grenade launchers for chaff would work pretty well, but they're just so easily counterable with bats and hounds. I don't feel like they're gonna be worth it. You gotta remember when you're making an army that making it less micro usually makes it a better army, because you can pay more attention to the fewer important areas of the battlefield that you have to pay attention to, the better. So, but we do have a lot of guns to protect, so it's gonna be iffy. It's gonna be iffy. He is gonna see a ton of guns and a ton of infantry, so hopefully he won't check to see which ones are actually free company militia and which ones are actually handgunners. But yeah, we got a lot of ranged firepower here, especially with the Witch Hunter and Gelt. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like this could be pretty strong against the vampire counts here, who in game 1 were, I would say the Empires. I always had trouble with the vampires as Empire in game 1. They're the only faction that I could not beat comfortably every time. Obviously I didn't win every time in game 1, but in game 1 Empire was so strong, and I've only played Empire that, yeah, it was, I nearly never lost, so, which isn't a testament to how good I am. It's just, that's how powerful Empire was in game 1, and that's how much I played them. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put our great swords up front. We're going to spread out our free company militia. They're going to be on our edges here as they have shorter range, so they're also going to be a little bit closer to the front line. We're going to have all our handgunners in the center here, just all spread out all over the place. And we're going to have our halberdiers on the edges. We're going to have our free company militia, Sigmar Sons, our units that can kill fast near our armor-piercing handguns, because we want them to be able to take care of zombie summons very fast. In Flagellants, they can't do very much anymore, but that's one thing they can do, is clear up some zombies. Alright, let's put these guys right here. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good here. A nice wide infantry army. I like it. Alright, let's go ahead and group them up, put all these guys in guard mode, and let's get on with it. Looks like I actually do have a larger army than him, though it does look like he went fairly wide here. Human foot soldier army versus the undead. That does kind of sound counterintuitive here. So it looks like he does have a Strigoi Ghoul King. He has some necromancers. Let me see here. And looks like he has some goodies there. Alright, so it is pretty wide. This will be kind of tough here, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so it's all going to be about getting good engagements. Those are Black Knights. You have a Necromancer with Raised Dead and Invocation of the Heck. This guy has Invocation of the Heck and Spirit Leech. That Spirit Leech is going to be good against Balthazar Gelt here, but we'll be able to, you know, give a little tit for tat there. And let's go ahead and start forming up here. Alright. Alright, my Brudez. Let's see how he wants to do this here. Let's go ahead and pop this. We honestly should have already popped it, but we're gonna let him approach here. Or actually, let's push it. Let's get into range and make him engage here. Alright, you're gonna get in right there. You're actually gonna go after them. You're gonna go after them. You're gonna go after them. You're just going to set up defensively over here. You're gonna turn here. Engage. 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 Let's get my great swords on the crypt ghouls. That'll be pretty good. And we're looking okay. We're looking okay. So we're shooting into them. Can we hit his lord here? Let's also hit him with that. Alright, so we got some good stuff going down here. Let's go ahead and start shooting at him. And let's just prepare for the onslaught, huh? Get these Tower Souls in here, move these guns out, keep on shooting at his lord. Go ahead and you move over here, shoot at his lord. Let's get you moving. Let's get you guys to shoot at them and get out of here. Let's move our Sigmar Sons over to this side. We'll start shooting at them and keep on shooting at that vampire lord. So these guys are shooting, thank the Lord. They are actually firing here. So let's get our Sigmar Sons in here. And it looks like we're not doing so good in the front line. That is okay, though. Have we taken out his lord yet? Alright, let's so let's keep on shooting at his lord. Looks like we are doing pretty good. Let's move these guys out here, and let's get into them. Alright, let's keep on shooting at that lord. It's not looking great here. It's not looking great. It's not looking that bad either, though. So, did his lord go down? His lord went down. Alright. Start shooting at the guns. Sorry, start shooting at the Vargeist here. We'll shoot at the Black Knights, and we got this. Okay. Once his lord went down, that's a easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, yo. We got it. Alright, let's go ahead and start hitting him, though. But yeah, I mean, taking out that Vampire Lord is just so key. Let's go ahead and shoot into them. Get you guys into the back of these guys. And the wide build worked. The wide build definitely worked. Let's go ahead and pop this stuff. We're going to pop another accusation on his caster there, and we'll get them off the field. Alright, these guys are walking toward the opponent for some reason, which is very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and move you guys this way. Have you shoot right there. And let's get these halberds in here as well. Alright, looks like his Caster Lord should be going down any moment here. I think my opponent might have had the tools to deal with this. He went with a very white army here. Who was that? That was a White King? I didn't even notice he had a White King. But it looks like we are indeed going to be victorious. Very, very good gain to my opponent. Teddy Pa. Alright, guys. So how do you like that? Alright, let's get Gelt here, and I mean, doesn't look like he's gonna be quitting. Let's go ahead and let's shoot him up. Let's shoot those zombies to hell. Let's get everyone away from him. I don't know what kind of attack order that was. Everyone's going in complete opposite directions that I told them to go, but you know, that's the game for you. We'll watch as we cut down the rest of those zombies. And there we go. Alright. Okay, so 2 games down, 1 troll one. This one was more of a real game here. I like his army. I like his army. The criticals absolutely just got destroyed by the great swords here. So the great swords did actually come in handy here, so that was pretty good. Alright, on to the next match, my friends. On to the next match, my brother. So, yeah, I'm a bit negative on my end, so y'all are gonna have to excuse me for that there. It's like Sekarma says, I always think I'm losing when I'm not. But, yeah. Alright, looks like we're fighting Teddy Pa again. Looks like we're on a very wooded map here, so the Ashen Hall. Lots of opportunity for some sneaky stuff going down here. On this one, I think we're gonna go with the Vortex route against the High Elves. Oh, looks like he's going Chaos, so Chaos is going to be tough. Let's go ahead and bring the Toddbringer here, and we're just gonna bring him for some mobile terror. We're gonna bring his ability to heal. For the rest of our army, let me see here. Let me think about this. Honestly, Karl Franz is probably the way to go here with his buffs and all that. So I'll go with Karl Franz instead. Bring the Royal Tough Gear fights, because you know you have to have something to deal with Kolek. I don't feel like the guns are going to be great on this map. Tell you what, we'll bring a cannon, we'll bring 2 guns, we'll bring a couple of Reichsguard. What's this guy got on? He's got everything we need. Oh, thick. That's what we're missing. And we'll definitely bring some great swords. And we'll probably just fill out the rest of the army with some spearmen. And no caster. God damn it. Alright, so let's get that life caster in here. Although it's risky. No, I don't. I think we're gonna go with life again here. I think that's gonna be the way to go. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. Let's grab another great sword, and that leaves us no room. Damn, no room here. Let's go ahead and grab the silver bullets. And then we'll grab a couple of spearmen here. So not a very wide army, which is going to be tough. If he brings the Hell Cannon, hopefully the Hammer of Witches will be able to deal with it. But again, it's going to be kind of iffy because this map can be very hilly. So he might be able to put himself into a position where he can fire on us and we cannot fire on him. And yeah, well, I'd say almost everyone has a tough matchup against Chaos. Chaos are, in my opinion, one of the strongest factions in the game. Maybe only rivaled by the Dark Elves with their very overpowered Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter right now. So those guys are just insane. Sisters of Slaughter, they cost 1100 and they beat Bestigors. They beat everything on the they beat everything on the Beastmen roster. But that's not a discussion for now. We'll have a Dark Elf week in the distant future, probably in a couple months, because you know we gotta get through all the other factions first. They're probably gonna be the last faction I do, in fact. All right. Let's do it. So guys, how's the sound and how's the video quality here? Because I had to make I reformatted my computer and I had to make all new settings here. Is it any better, any worse? Is it exactly the same as far as y'all can tell? Just trying to get an idea of whether it's working out here. As long as, well, no one's saying anything, so I'm guessing it's working pretty good here. Looks like my opponent already readied up, so let's see what he has in store for us here. And did I only bring... Okay, yeah, we have 2 spearmen. I'm gonna use our cab on the edges here. Have our silver bullets right there. And we'll have our caster sitting on this tree here. Did I put him on a horse? I did, good. Alright, so we don't have a very wide army, so we'll see what we can do. Alright, so what do we got here? We do have the mighty Kolek Sun Eater. From past experience, shooting at Kolek with the hammer witches never even hit, so I'm actually going to shoot at those guys over there. Looks like he has some dragon ogres with some Forsaken, good combos. Forsaken will take care of spears and halberds. So, and they will, man, that's deadly right there. 2 Forsaken, man, he has so much. Chaos is real hard to deal with. Alright, let's get you guys moved up this way. And we're actually going to move our cab in a little bit here. We'll send one over to the flank. Let's get the roll out of Griffites right here. And start moving here. Alright, so this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to... Ooh, it's just... Ooh, it's going to be real tough. It's going to be real tough. Alright, so it doesn't look like we've gotten a hit yet. Oh, there's our first hit. So that's looking good there. Let's go ahead and move these guys back. Everything's looking good. And we were able to dodge that, so looking good there. And let's go ahead and shoot at those guys. Move up right here. Let's get a quick charge over on that side. And let's have you guys chase up right there. I mean, if he wants to let us get some free hits on him, I'm just fine with that. Looks like we're going to be retreating here. And how are we doing right here? Let's go ahead and get a charge right there, but threaten a charge over here so we can get a charge somewhere, hopefully. Alright, let's go ahead and get a charge right there on them. And we'll get a charge right here. So we'll have you guys run into the Forsaken. We'll have you guys run into them. And you guys can help out against those Forsaken. Move the Reichsguard out. Move you guys out. Have you guys move around. You can keep on shooting at them. And let's go ahead and pop all this jazz on our Lord here. So let's have our Reichsguard move out this way. These Reichsguard move out this way. We'll have you guys keep on moving back here. We're absolutely destroying those guys. But let's go after Kolek here. Let's go run into them. Get a charge on those guys. Let's pop a nice fat heal right here. And let's keep on getting in there on Kolek. Alright, so let's have these great swords. Collapse in right there. And let's get a nice fat heal on our Royal Autoph Griffites. Looks like they are terrifying our guns away. So it's not going great here, honestly. Not going great. Alright, looks like our great swords got absolutely destroyed here. We are taking care of these Forsaken though. Let's go ahead and move these guys this way. Get a charge into those Forsaken. And alright, looks like we're working on those Dragon Ogres. This is not easy. This is not easy. Let's get these Reichsguard moving out. These Reichsguard need to come move over here. We'll get a quick charge into Kolek. Pretty good shot right there. And we got to get our Lord out of there. Let's go ahead and pop a nice fat heal. Get you out. Get you moving. And his Lord is just going to be so hard to deal with here. And let's go ahead and come in with a rear charge with those Reichsguard. And man, yep, this is tough. This is tough. Was our Lord able? No, Franz is running for his pitiful life here. Alright, so let's have you guys come back over here. You guys charge into the back of them. You guys charge into them. And we're shooting up his Lord. Let's get our Hammer of Witches moving here. And our caster's back, and Franz is back as well. We're actually just going to run away with him for now. We just want to use him to, what's the word I'm looking for? We're just going to wait for his abilities to pop back up, and then we're going to use those abilities. Alright, so let's go after these guys right here. And it looks like he is going to be able to take out our cannons here. So let's get these Reichsguard moving. These great swords keeping engaged. And it's tough, man. This is a close one, guys. This is a real close one. So let's go ahead and move my caster out this way. Hammer of Witches, you keep on firing. You guys keep on moving this way. Franz is doing okay up here in the front. Let's move into the back of those guys. And let's go ahead and go after those Dragon Ogres. We definitely need to get them off the field here. Let's get a nice fat heal on Franz and the Demigryphs. Charge right there. Charge right there. Move you guys. And let's bring these guys back here. And how's Franz doing? Let's pop all his abilities here. Looking good. Let's get our caster out of there. And let's keep on shooting at Kolek here. Alright, we took care of those guys. Let's run to Kolek while all our buffs are still up. Let's get our cab moving. It's tough. It's tough. Let's see if we can do it. I think we got it. I think we got it here. Go run into the back of those guys. Can we take down Kolek? That is what it's all going to depend on here. Let's go ahead and take down that Shaggoth. Get my swords back. Don't have any heals right now. Our Reichsguard have shattered off. That's not good. Oh man, this is a close one. It looks like Kolek was actually able to beat everyone up, but we might be able to finish him off with the guns here. We'll see. We'll see. Oh man, so close. I think he got it. With Franz dying, that's gonna be it here. Let's keep on shooting at Kolek, and I don't think the Hammer Witches it didn't really do anything here. But we're not gonna give up. We still have some Reichsguard coming back here. Let's go ahead and try to regroup. What else do we have here? Not much, not much. Oh, there goes that guy. Let's see if we can take down Kolek. We're gonna try here, guys. We're gonna try. Alright, we got some swords. If he can dodge with Kolek, he's got this for sure. 715 health. Come on, Hammer Witches. You have no reason. Just no reason to miss at this range. What? He's not even firing at him. What the hell are you doing? Just fire. Alright, let's bring all you guys back. Get back into the back here. Keep on shooting. He's not... What are you doing? Hit him. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. My Hammer Witches is just no good at hitting Shaggoths. Alright, but I gotta say, it was a close one. We gave him a good fight. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's get our great swords out of here. And reform up over here. Reichsguard have come back with these great swords over this way. Hammer Witches is back up. Let's get back on our cannon here. And the shatters are going down. I don't think we can do it, guys. We tried our best. We really did. All right. Yeah, Kolek. Kolek is just such a beast here. He is going to let us reform here. Not that it's going to matter. Unless we get a super strong hit on Kolek with our caster, which just isn't going to happen. But we are formed up here. This is everything we got left here, so. Alright, but we gave him a good fight. I gotta say, we did. Did everything we could. spears and outriders? Could be a good idea. We'll definitely try an outrider build next. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this. Bring our Rice Guard over to that flank. And those guys. Man, if we had just gotten 2 more shots off on Kolek, maybe we would have had a chance at winning here. For some reason it still says the balance of powers and almost even, just slightly in the opponent's favor. Come on, approach me, coward! Alright, let's send my caster up over here, get the Rice Guard around the edge. I would say in general that great swords aren't that cost effective compared to, definitely compared to other units. Oh no, get out of there! Let's just run away from Kolek, get a quick shot in on his caster, and everything just, the fear and terror is just too powerful for us here. Not to mention we're just not going to be able to do anything here. Alright, and there goes the fear and terror, and it's all over for us, Brutus. No magic left. Chase him, chase him. Yes, fight him, my caster. Do even 1 damage. No, not even 1 damage. Alright. Kolek has 52 melee defense. I don't think units that big should have melee defense that high. I think the bigger the unit in general, the lower the melee defense should be. Just because, you know, they're so big and therefore easier to hit. Alright, but there's game 3. That is a loss against Chaos. No shame there. No shame there, my Brutus. Alright, just responding to a text here. And let's see if we can get into another game. Yes, more Empire. Has Kolek been nerfed so much? He got that armor buff from game 1 to game 2. He's so strong. Like him and Croc are some of the best lords in the game. Fast, mobile, tons of mass, tons of damage, tons of health. Like they don't have downsides. They don't have downsides. Besides their even Kolek and Croc are super fast, so they're hard to hit with a unit like the Hammer of the Witches. So it looks like my opponent is going Empire. We can have a little Empire face-off here. I'll do it. He still is a mountain god, though. You ain't wrong about that. I mean, they can leave Kolek alone. I just think the Empire and Bretonnia probably need some buffs. So it looks like he actually is staying with Empire. So what do we want to do here? Let's go. See, the thing about fighting Empire is we can both bring anything. So what we'll do here is we're actually going to grab Volkmar the Grim. How much missile resistance does he have? He has magic resistance. If he brings the silver bullets, will be good. If he brings the hammer of witches, will be good. It's a risk. Let's try it. We'll try it. Let's go ahead and grab the banishment. We're also going to grab, well, about we grab the lore of Shadows. Yeah, that's what it's called, Lore of Shadows. We'll bring all the good stuff, of course. For our front line, let's grab a couple of great swords. We'll grab the Sigmar Sons, a couple swordsmen, a couple spearmen. Just an all-around front line. We'll have the silver bullets as well. And I feel like my opponent may go really cavalry heavy, so let's grab the Royal Altar of Griffites, another Demigryph Knight with Halberd. What else do we want here? I said I was gonna bring Outriders. We'll do that for the last battle, though. Hard to say. Let's go ahead and try it now. Let's try it now. We'll go ahead and upgrade these guys to Spearmen with shields, just because we have the extra money. And we got all that jazz. Let's grab that, just because we can. And let's do it. Let's do it. So, as you all see, I went for more of a rushy build. We're going to get up there. We're going to get in there. Hopefully, we'll be able to weather his cannons and survive this. Banishment and Chain Lightning build against Dark Elves. Yeah, it can still work. Although, I mean, if they don't go the Sisters of Slaughter's route. The Sisters of Slaughter are very spread out. And honestly, they just need to bring Witch Elves and Slishers of Slaughter, and there's not much the Empire is going to be able to do against that kind of build. That's really tough, because the Slishers of Slaughter, they literally beat everything on your roster unless you're cyclocharging with Cav. So that's how you got to beat them there. And you can try shooting them down with ranged, but they have shields, they have physical resistance, and they have dodge, so they're not actually that weak to range. Yeah, we are not really wide. Empire's not very... I found Empire not very good at going wide. Its units, although its Spearmen are arguably one of the most cost-effective 300 cost units in the game, they still get beat by pretty much everything. They can just hold for a few minutes. Would that be viable? Maybe. That's hard to say. It's just like things like the state troops suck so bad. Like crossbowmen, you almost never bring crossbowmen because they just cost too much. They're basically peasant bowmen from Bretonnia, except they cost more for absolutely like no reason. For some better melee stats, I should say, which of course is useless on a archer unit with really bad melee stats already. So those guys definitely need a cost decrease. Halberdiers are pretty cost ineffective. Swordsmen, they get cut through so quick. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of luck with going very wide cheap infantry with the Empire. Their cheap infantry doesn't seem to stand out quite so well ever since their flagellants were nerfed into the ground. But don't worry, we have a whole week and a total of 35 games at the least, maybe even more, to go through to test out all kinds of Empire builds, and I assure you we will indeed test out all kinds of Empire builds. Alright. So, being that he might have cannons here, I'm wondering if I should be a little bit defensive here with my Cav. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put him in the back here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll get our swordsmen kind of in front of our great swords here just to block some charges. And that's looking pretty good here. This map isn't one that's particularly great for cannons, but it looks like he did bring 2 of them. So let's go ahead and run our Cav over to this side. We'll get our infantry moving up here. Let's go ahead and bring these 2 guys back here. Looks like he's gone with a front line. He's got handgunners, lots of handgunners, lots. Looks like he went more down that route. Lots of cheap infantry here, lots of swordsmen. So we'll be able to win the infantry fight, especially with Gelt here. We should be able to get rid of most of that fire on our Demigryph Knights by going through the trees over here. So that's all looking good. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if he has anything over here. Now we're going to wait here because I'm sure he has something in the woods. He has his Royal Altar of Griffites going. That's pretty good move there. Let's see if he has anything in this forest. I don't think he sees those outriders heading for his cannons, which could mean all the difference for me. Get in there. Man, why are they going so slow? Meters, they look really slow. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on moving up here. Thankfully, we did put our shields up front. Looks like he finally has no set. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of dodge. Move up here. Get our caster and our Cav moving. Keep these guys moving, and you guys can engage right there. You guys can engage right there. Bam. Get across the front line. Cross the front line. Blah, blah, blah. And let's go ahead and get on those guns here. Alright. So we did get on some of these guns here, so that's really good. Let's go ahead and start shooting into these outriders here. Have you guys go around. Sorry, those aren't outriders. Alright, let's go ahead and pull you guys into a rear charge right here. Let's go ahead and pop that right there. And we'll also grab all this jazz. Alright. Get a nice fat pendulum right there. I just want to break through this line really fast so we can get into his back line here. Get some good shots right there. We're in on his handgunners here. All you guys worry about them. Let's have Volkmar move in. Get our infantry on the guns. And yeah, we're doing really good here. My opponent's not reacting very well to what he's being faced with here. And as you can see, this is why I don't bring swordsmen. They just break instantly. That's all I've ever seen them do. Let's pop Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma, and he is gonna go ahead and quit there. Yeah, they're just so flimsy. I mean, they don't have armor, they don't have good defensive stats. They're not unbreakable. They got nothing going for them. So I rarely bring them unless I just need some Empire Week best week. I agree. I agree. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. That was pretty lucky. But you know, that's the whole point of playing a lot of games. To really help. He didn't even bring magic either, so obviously he was a new player. Hopefully we'll fight good players, we'll fight bad players, and get an overall feel of how the Empire stands up in the meta. Right now, my personal opinion, they're on bottom, even below Bretonnia, because me and Sekarma made a list of good matchups and bad matchups for both Bretonnia and Empire don't have any good matchups. But Bretonnia do have some good matchups. I think their only good matchup was the Wood Elves, though, but we'll go over that in depth when we do Bretonnia week. Alright, so it looks like we're fighting Dry Rain. Looks like we got an Aquatics map. Okay, so he's going Dawi, which... Ooh, Dawi can be tough for the Empire, but we're going to try it out here. So, against the Dawi, we'll go ahead and... I'm just going to grab the Toadbringer here. And we're just going to use him for some mobile fear and terror, just to dive bomb some places. He also has healing, so I feel like he should be pretty good here. As far as our magic goes, what do I want to bring for magic? I think what I'm going to do here is we'll actually go after the Celestial Wizard here, and we're going to bring Wind Blast. And Curse of the Midnight Wind could help too. How long does that last? 50 seconds. Ooh, man. Pretty good for 50 seconds. But we'll go ahead and grab Chain Lightning. So we'll grab the damage dealing spells here. And maybe we should... What's the map like? Let's actually go with Volkmar again. And we'll try our double vortex spells on the Dawi here. So let's grab a couple of Flagellants. And these guys are just to hold up Slayers and fight them on the edges. That's not going to be a cost-effective trade for the Slayers. I'm going to go ahead and grab some Empire Knights. Lots of them. And what else do we want here? I think we are going to... Guns. Do we want guns? I think we do not want guns. They just will not trade effectively with the Dwarven guns, as they are smaller and have shields. So lots of Empire Knights. And we're going to need a little bit of fodder here on the front line. Don't want to bring too much though. We'll bring one handgunner. We'll try one of them. Alright. So identifying weakness in this army. It is going to be weak against single entity targets, which usually how the dwarf matchup goes. Here, we're going to focus on taking out the rest of his army and then try to focus down those lords. Hopefully save our gunners up until that point. We'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here, my brothers. Gunfight. Alright. Yeah. Empire trading with Dawi missiles is just usually not a good idea. They have shields. And in many cases armor, so it can be tough. But one good thing is we are on a map with a lot of river in it, so that will help our cav out. Witch Hunter build is very strong against Dawi, although they cut down on the Witch Hunter's penetration, so he can't get as deep into the Dawi as he would like. That's what she said. Alright. But we'll try to do it here. So we're gonna go ahead and start out over in the forest here. Did I bring this guy on a horse? I shouldn't have. I did. That's alright. We're going to start out in the forest for obvious reasons, and we're going to approach from this corner of the map. Get our great swords up here. And I think what we're going to do here is... maybe if we tried splitting off into two groups. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and try splitting off into two groups. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Alright, we'll split off into 2 groups. We'll come at them from both sides. We'll have our handguns over on this side. So you guys can be group 3 or 4. And you guys can just, you know, do your thing over here. Alright, and let's just put you in that group for now. Alright, let's do this. Alright, and let's start moving up here. And so the goal with doing that was so that we don't have any, you know, we don't want to give him the engagement that he wants here. So by coming from 2 sides, we are going to mess him up a little bit in that regard. Let's go ahead and start moving our cav out. Let's get our guns moving up here. And you know what? Let's just all you stop. We're gonna wait till these guys get a little bit closer, because he's all looking that way, but we do have Gil over here. These guys are not hidden. How are these guys not hidden? Oh well, whatever. What can you do, eh? If he wants to shoot our Empire Knights, well, that's why we brought Empire Knights, because they are inexpensive here. He is shooting at our swordsmen, so we'll go ahead and start engaging across the front line here. Bring you guys around the edge. Bring you guys around the edge. Bring you guys around the edge. Alright, now you guys can start moving up here. You can move out this way, and let's go ahead and start throwing down some spells. So let's actually get you going right here, and you going over on the edge here. Let's move you around this side here, because we don't want to take extra damage if we don't have to. And we're just going to go ahead and drop a nice fat spell in right here. And we'll try to get a second one as well. Alright, let's get you out of here. And so these Giant Slayers are going to be a major problem, as they can literally beat everything on our roster. So let's go ahead and push back here. Get my cav moving in. And let's go ahead and move in right here. Looking good, looking good. So, man, Volkmar is just not having a good time over here. Let's get the flagellants in here. Let's get the great swords going around. Sorry, not great swords, but we'll overcast this right here. And let's get the great swords and these guys moving around here. So go ahead and move you guys up here. And come on, get a move on. Looks like our vortexes and spells did extremely well here. Let's go ahead and get right here. Let's get our caster out. And let's go ahead and get into those whatchamacallits. Let's get my Empire Knights out. Come on, Volkmar, try not to die. Looks like Volkmar's gonna die though. That's okay. Let's go ahead and pop all this jazz. Let's go ahead and run another charge in right here. Run another charge in right here. Our great swords are breaking through the front line here. Got our Sigmar sons in. Have our guns shoot at them. Let's go run into the back of these guns. It looks like he is using these long beards to hold off those guys. Really good call there. Get these Empire Knights out. Get the great swords into combat here. And get all these guys moving over this way. Let's get my Lord moving. And let's go ahead and pop this right here on him. Let's get my cav out. We don't want to be engaged with those slayers there. Where's our other unit of cav? Let's go ahead and start shooting up these guys. Looks like he is going to dodge that. Let's go ahead and just not cast that there. And we're going to go ahead and pop that right there. That should be pretty good. Let's get into the guns here. Run down some units. And we'll get a rear charge on those slayers. Let's go ahead and start shooting at those guys. And we're doing okay here. Doing okay. Let's get my Empire Knights constantly moving here. And we're doing, yeah, pretty okay, pretty okay. Not great or anything. Alright, so we'll keep him engaged right there for now. And we did get into melee with them, so let's start finishing those guys off. Let's get my cav out of here. These cav out of here. These cav can actually run into the organ guns real quick. Let's get these swordsmen back fighting those longbeards. Does not look like it's going too well at this point. Let's go ahead and pop this right here. And the Empire Knights just cannot break through. Those Dragonback Slayers, man. Those Dragonback Slayers, there's just nothing we can do about those. They can beat everything on our roster. They're literally anti-everything on our roster, so. We did try to get our guys in on them, though. And we are actually winning the infantry fight for the most part. So let's actually go ahead and start shooting at his lord. Let's not give up. Let's not give up yet. Let's not give up yet. So let's get our caster out of here, actually. Let's get our Empire Knights to move on. We'll try to get into those guns as well. Try to get a nice sandwich on them and just finish them off here. Let's go ahead and move everyone back here. Let's go ahead and shoot at them. Here comes some Empire Knights. Let's go finish off his cannons and make sure that they're not going to be coming back here. And let's run back into the Thunderers. Alright, so let's start shooting at his lord. Let's take care of these units here. And let's run right through these Thunderers and right onto the back of these Grumbling Guard, which would be pretty helpful here. I really wish I had some buffs at this point, to be quite honest. So let's go over here and hit these Longbeards in the back. Let's get these Empire Knights out. And those guys cannot shoot because they are obstructed. Let's get them into a position where they can fire. Alright, so let's get a charge into them. And let's run into the back of all this infantry over here. I think we have a chance here. I wasn't able to get my caster out of there. And the runes from the lords are hurting pretty bad here. As you can see, they're slowing us down. They're hurting us. Bad things are happening to us. Bad things, my brutus. Alright, these units have... Please tell me they're able to take care of them. Let's get you actually shooting at something. And let's get you moving out over here. Let's get these Empire Knights out. We'll come back into the back of these Grumbling Guard. We'll move to shoot at these Thunderers. And let's get the... Yeah, you guys come hit the back of these Thunderers. Oh, sorry, Longbeards over here. Get these Great Swords into these Longbeards as well. And let's get our cavalry coming back over here. As you can see, the Runes of Wrath and Ruin are absolutely decimating us here, and we really need to get my guns to a place where they can actually fire here. So let's go ahead and come worry about this group. Let's not worry about his lord. Let's actually try to shoot at his lord. Let's go ahead and go after those Thunderers. It's going to be very important here. Come on, we got to get to those Thunderers before he notices that they're there. Alright. And that is a Rune Lord. We are getting some good damage on here, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough here. Got some Empire Knights coming back. Let's go run some charges on these Longbeards. Let's shoot at the... Oh man, we got some Great Swords over here. Looks like he has some units coming back as well. So, oh man, we got rid of the Thunders. That's going to be pretty big here. Go ahead and get a nice charge here, but I think he does indeed have it. And our Thunderers, our handgunners just don't have an angle. That's the problem. They do not have an angle. Alright, let's get these Empire Knights moving up over here. Let's get these Empire Knights coming back around. Why are they doing so bad here? Lord dead. Alright, so let's get our handgunners up here. And what we'll start doing is we'll just go ahead and go for the surrounded charge here. We could take out that that Dwarven Lord, we'd have it. I tell you what. Keep on shooting at that Dwarven Lord. And what we're going to actually do is we're actually going to come around here and start knocking over that Dwarven Lord. I mean, we have the mass, might as well use it, right? Let's go ahead and start hitting him. You guys can start running. We have anything else over on the field here. Let's go ahead and go after those Thunderers. You guys keep on moving. The only problem is whenever we come near his lord, my guys start routing off here. So let's see if they can at least get that charge and knock him over here. Looks like they can't knock him over, so that's very unfortunate. Let's get my gunners moving. But it was able to distract him long enough, so that's good. Let's go ahead and start chasing after him. Now that we're in a thicker formation, hopefully we can hold him off. Our great swords are going to engage on these long... Oh, those are just swordsmen. Alright. Yeah, it's not looking good here, guys. It doesn't look like you can actually knock over this Rune Lord anymore, which is honestly a good thing. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a volley into him. But it was close. It was close. We gave him a run for his money. Oh no, the friendly fire! The friendly fire! But unfortunately, great swords aren't very good at killing runesmiths. Fire! 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 You whores! Okay. There we go. Run! Flee! Flee for your lives! Yeah, we just can't kill these guys. It says they're winning. I don't know. Once these guys get into combat, it's all gonna be over. Alright, let's see if we can fire at him real quick. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, some good damage. If these knights can come back, we have a chance. If those knights come back, we have a chance. My god, this game is close. We can't let those guys get the charge on. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, we got a chance. Take out that lord, and we got this. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, we got it! Yes! Good, good, we did it! I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Alright guys, that was a game, eh? Man. We got it. Damn. Yeah, Empire, I agree. I think they need a little bit more. I don't think they need a ton of stuff. I think they just need some cost reductions on some of their inventory, and they will be great. Yeah, I don't think any of the factions need anything huge. They're all pretty good, and I gotta say, for how many variables there are in this game, CA has done an absolutely amazing job. I have got to give it to them there. So, my opponent. Alright guys, so consider this. If my opponent had not been so bunched up, and I had not been able to take out several units with just the vortex spells, we would have had no chance at winning this at all. So, just something to bear in mind there. Our great swords just can't get through this much, and the dwarves, they're a pretty good faction. Definitely on the lower middle tier, but I would put them in middle tier. Alright, but a very good game to dry rain here, and that makes 5, guys. So, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to be coming back at y'all tomorrow with another Empire stream, so y'all be sure to stay tuned. See you guys, and thanks for tuning in.